Today I am giving my 31st injection, and then I'll also go over my results from week 30. So stick around. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Pamela and I am on a weight loss journey using lifestyle modification and a little help from some compounded Tirzepatide. I'm just going to get right into giving myself my injection. We're not going to go through the whole rigmarole. You've seen that before, and if you haven't, feel free to go back to any of my videos from weeks 1 through 26. And it will be in there. So I've got my injection here, and I actually have something special planned for today, guys. I am going to brunch with a friend that a lot of you know. I'm really excited about this. This has been something that we've been talking about for months, and it's finally coming to fruition today. So if you want to know who that is, then you're going to have to watch the entire video, because yeah, I'm not giving out the secret. So let me just get this injection, and then we're going to finish getting ready and head on out the door and see who we're going to brunch with. Put this up and then let's get going. Oh, and real quick, I know a lot of you are probably saying, brunch, that means it's morning. You usually give your injection on a Friday night, or maybe you're not, maybe you don't know that. But yes, I do usually give my injection on a Friday night. And guys, yesterday was so hectic, and life has just been hectic lately. I'm in the process of a big change right now, and I've been working extra overtime at work, and I was just so tired after I got off work last night that I was watching Dee Dee's live, Downsizing Divas live, and I fell asleep, and yeah, I didn't do my injection. So it's Saturday morning, and I gave my injection now. So not a big deal. It's not something you want to make a habit of, but I've done it before, and it's not a huge deal as long as you're not just waiting 3 or 4 or 5 days. If that's the case, then you might as well just give your next injection on your regular injection day. But yeah, I'm gonna put this up and let's get going. All right, I am here and I am waiting. This is where we're at, and we're gonna have brunch. I've never been here before, but I did look at the menu, and oh my God, it is so overwhelming. I'm glad I looked at the menu last night, which I usually do if there's a place that I've never been before, because I don't like to be the one sitting at the table not knowing what I want and everybody's waiting on you to order. So I decided what I was going to get last night, and yeah, so I am just waiting for her to let me know that she's here. Hello. I am here with the fabulous Alonda. We just had brunch. And yes, it was delicious. This is our first time finally getting together. This has been months in the planning, and I'm just so excited to finally meet her face to face.
Same. Got content creators out.
Yes, yes. We're gonna have to do this more often, though.
Yes, we do. Yes.
We're on opposite sides of town.
Opposite sides.
And Houston is big.
It is. 45 minutes everywhere you go.
Right, exactly. So this is the fabulous friend that I was saying that I was coming to have brunch with, that I wouldn't tell y'all who it was. Now y'all know.
We had lunch. We got lots of leftovers.
Yes. So we just wanted to say hi.
Hello, y'all. Y'all have a blessed weekend.
Guys, I had a wonderful time with Alonda today. She is absolutely one of the sweetest people I've ever met. And we just had a great conversation and really got to know each other a little bit better. And we talked a little bit about why we started our GLP-1 journeys and why we started our YouTube channels. And I got some pointers from her on how she records her videos and how she edits her videos, and some good tips to keep in mind. And then even through our conversation, I thought about some other content that I want to create. So I'll be working on that in the near future, but it was just a wonderful time. And Alonda, if you're watching, thank you so much for coming out and meeting with me and having that time of just fellowship and getting to know each other. It was fantastic. But I'm going to get right into my week 30 results because I know that's what y'all are here for. So let's go over that. And of course, I always like to recap. When I started my journey in November of 2024, I was 196.9 pounds. And when I weighed in last week, I was 155.4 pounds. When I weighed in this week, I was 154.4 pounds. So that puts me at a 1 pound loss from last week. And overall, it takes my total to 42.7 pounds down. So I am absolutely thrilled with my progress. And I will say that this week again has been a struggle. I have found myself, because I'm working so many hours, that I'm forgetting to eat when I should. So my calories have been a little low the last couple of weeks. And so I do want to work on that. I mean, yes, I'm liking seeing the number on the scale go down, but at the same time, I don't want to lose muscle by not getting enough protein and nutrition in my body. So I'm gonna be trying to work on getting my nutrition back up, or getting my calories back up. I did do some strength training this week. Yay! So yes, I did make it a point to pick up my weights and do some strength training. However, I did forget to videotape it. I was actually doing it while I was watching somebody's live. I think it was Simply Taisha's live that I was watching. So I did get my strength training in. I just didn't record it. So I will try to remember to record it next week for you guys. I didn't go to Pilates today. I actually remembered that I had scheduled brunch with Alonda, so I rescheduled my Pilates session for tomorrow. So I will be going to Pilates tomorrow. And then again, next week is going to be busy because I have a lot of packing to do. We did finalize everything with the move. I will be moving. The official date to move in is the 18th. So we'll have a couple of weeks to get everything out of the house. So there's going to be a lot going on over the next couple of weeks. I've got to get things packed and get things cleaned up and sorted through. My garage is horrible, guys. It is like, that's where stuff goes to die. So really, I have to go through so much stuff out there. I have about 4 sets of shelves out there, and I did already go through one that had mostly tools and things like that on it, but I do need to go through the tool boxes and the tool bags, and a lot of those tools came from my dad, and so I want to get all that organized again because my son has a bad habit of pulling out tools and just throwing them to the side and not putting stuff back where it belongs. So that's how my garage got so bad. There was another shelf that was a whole bunch of decorations, and I just put all that out with heavy trash. A lot of it was blow up decorations that we got from when a neighbor moved. He gave them to us, and I didn't use them. Some of them didn't even work. They had holes in them, or the motors didn't work. So I I wasn't even going to try to bother with them. There was an old treadmill out there that needed a new motor. That has gone in heavy trash. There was a coffee table that my daughter picked up off of somebody else's curb and brought here before she moved out last year, and then she just left it, and then she decided she didn't want it. So that went with heavy trash. There's one more set of shelves that has got my Christmas decorations. Then there's huge Rubbermaid containers of cake supplies, like cake decorating supplies, and just all kinds of stuff like that that's out there that I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. I might, because I never know when I might get the urge to make a cake. Although I have told my friends I am not doing any more cakes because it just got to be too much of a hassle. So I don't know, but there's all kinds of stuff out there that I've got to go through and just purge. That's the word for last week. That's the word for this week. And that will be the word for next week. And probably the week after is purge. So I know I was late getting out my week 29. I'm trying to get my week 30 video out on time, and then hopefully I can be back on track for next week. But guys, please be patient with me. If I'm missing my weekly updates, just know that it's because life is so hectic right now, and I will get it out. I am recording. I just sitting down and editing takes a lot of time for me, and I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better, guys, I promise. So that's gonna wrap it up for my week 30 update. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure today. And if you're still here and you're not subscribed, go on and subscribe so you can follow me on this journey, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And then don't forget to like this video as well, because that'll really help the algorithm push it out to more people. And I will catch you guys back here next week, hopefully, with my week 31 update. Until then, stay blessed.